shoot tigers at night?
Simple, really. You see their eyes glow in the dark. You just aim between them. But be careful. They've started walking around in pairs with one eye shut. Hello. Me and my chums are at the bottom of the ocean. What do you mean, lies? You've heard of the North Sea, the Black Sea, and the Baltic Sea? Well, this is the BBC. That joke was sent in by Alan Acorn, aged 14 3/4. What? No, of course you can't. Wait until you get out of the water. In my hand, this piece of paper.
Oh, that's the Second World War, sir.
Oh, well, I'm in no hurry. Oh, damn this rationing. It's playing havoc with my system.
No go, sir.
Shut up, Simpkins.
Yes, sir.
What? Shut up? Oh. 3 days and not a thing. It's hell in there. And who painted it pink?
It's the ladies, sir.
Is it? Oh, well, that explains the graffiti. Much better drawings than ours. Oh, wouldn't it? They've got their hands free.
Have you tried salt, sir?
I've tried everything, Simpkins. I've tried Epsom salts, liver salts, summer salts. How goes the battle?
HQ have been on.
Oh, how I envy them.
They're going to lay down the artillery barrage exactly as you requested.
Good show. And did you give them the map reference?
Yes, sir, just as you said. 57 degrees by 24 south and 48 degrees by 14 west.
Not 14 minutes, you steaming lump. 40! Oh.
Are you sure, sir?
Just as I thought, Simpkins. 14 degrees west should bring the barrage down around about...
What do we do, sir?
I think this has solved my problem, Simpkins. Sketches are hell, especially the next one. Well, we're still here at 20,000 fathoms. I don't know if I can stand the pressure. Me and my chums are just off to explore an old wreck. Yes, we're off to visit Lionel Blair. And then we're off to dinner. Ah, who ordered the squid?
There we are. How's that for you, sir?
Yes, very nice. Do you think you could give me a party?
Oh, Moses, could you spare me a minute?
Certainly.
It'll only take a second. Do me a favour. Thanks, Moses.
No problem. I was just nipping out for some more tablets anyway. Hello, and welcome to another edition of Through the Era, in which we explore the bodies of famous celebrities. Come with us now, dear viewer, into the lug of a mega personality, Derek Jameson. Trepidation. Armageddon. Well, here I am in Derek's ear. Ooh, the wax in here. Shouldn't think being ear a thing. Mind you, that would explain a lot. Through here. Should be the brain. Hello! Hello, brain! Wait a minute. I can hear a distant rumbling sound. Oh no! The giant cotton bud! Ah! Well, this is the Jameson brain. Disused, deserted, an empty, desolate place. Not a soul. My God, he's talking to that weather lady. I've got to get out of here. If I follow his voice to where he talks from, there's bound to be an exit. His mouth, what do you think of it? Oh, trapped in Derek Jameson. I feel like Jonah crossed with Easter Enders. Ah, wait a minute. I can see a glimmer of light. On behalf of the British public, shut up! Oh, God. Send a telegram to the Queen. I'm drowning in Derek's dribble. Going down in the gulls. Going down in the gulls. And now, this. Hello. This is the BBC Record Library. They've got all sorts in here, you know. They've got the Director General's Truss, an entire collection of volumes of How to Survive in Show Business by Simon D. We've got Jonathan King's Brain. So this is where they keep it. And oh, look, over here, sheet music. Well, for our younger viewers, sheet music
was how you used to buy songs in the old days. You'd go into a record shop, except it was called a sheet music shop, and you'd buy one of these. Oh, and this reminds me. I went to the zoo the other day. I was feeding the penguins to the polar bears. And I said to myself, Self, wouldn't it be nice to do an Eskimo musical? You could call it, It Only Harpoons When I Dance With You. But enough of this whimsical conjecture. This is real. It's called Oogie Oogie Wah Wah, means I want a mama to an Eskimo. Can't you just picture the scene?
When it's hero, all the hero lives an Eskimo. He looks funny with his honey sitting in the snow. They're a happy couple, all dressed up in furs. One has another, one they're loving. Here's what I've heard. He's eyes and whispers, boogie oogie wah wah, boogie oogie wah wah. She's eyes and dances, boogie oogie wah wah. Don't that sound absurd? Just a crazy word. It don't mean much to you, I know, but it means an awful lot to an Eskimo.
Good evening. Now, I have with me tonight a Mr. Donald Squiff, who claims to be the tallest man in the world.
Good evening.
Mr. Squiff, I understand you claim to be the tallest man in the world.
That is indeed correct, yes.
And how tall are you, in fact?
Well, at the last count, I measured 65 feet, 3.5 inches in my stockinged foot.
I see. If I may say so, Mr. Squiff, you don't look 65 feet tall.
Ah, well, I am sitting down.
Mr. Squiff, I put it to you that you're telling fibs.
I am not. I am incredibly and amazingly tall.
Mr. Squiff, get out of here and stop wasting my time.
I am the tallest man that ever lived. I am an Armageddon, a Colossus. Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Mr. Squiff, I think we can settle this. I, myself, am 6'7" tall. Perhaps you would care to stand next to me?
Well, I'm taller than Dustin Hoffman.
Get out.
Very tall, actually.
Later in the programme, I'll be discussing the crisis in Central America with the American embassy.
I'm a nemesis that makes Armageddon look like Gosh-Demerong. I am. Very tall indeed. Oh, what a small camera.
Mr. Ambassador, do you feel that the Sandinista regime will agree to the proposals that your government is putting forward at the moment?
Very tall. That's me.
How did you get in here? All the entrances are locked.
I got in through one of the exits. Tall city. You should see me next to the Harlem Globetrotters, actually.
Mr. Squiff, get out! Now, this.
Hello, and welcome to Concise Classics. This week, The Wind in the Willows. Toad, Mole and Ratty amble along the country lane. Are we going far? Inquired Mole. Only I'm starving. Patience, dear Mole, urged Ratty. Not far now. Suddenly, from the distance, they spied a cloud of dust and heard the unmistakable sound of a motor car. Boop, boop, it went. I say, you fellows, said Toad, what's that frightful noise? The cloud of dust drew closer until, with a roar and a deafening boop, boop, it was upon them. They were all flattened. The end. Well, that's the end of another show, and it's very hard to say exactly how one feels at a time like this. It's such an emotional moment, when one can only think, where's the money? It's seriously, chums. Thanks for spending this half hour with us. I mean, your half hours must be so valuable to you. You could have been pruning your nostrils. Or lagging the budgie's legs. But thanks also to Mrs. Charity Biggins, who sent me a card. Said, get better soon, Ken. Any road up. From me to you, gang, a little special, personalised Kennygram. And it says, bye, chums. Bye.